In this day and age, there are so many technological devices coming out. It's like there's a new one coming out every day. It's also natural for a person to want the latest one. So naturally, they give their kids the devices too. So they start introducing technology to children at very young ages. And as they get older, they start using them more frequently because that's what they're learned. The devices can be learned on, and they allow children to play games on them or watch videos for entertainment purposes. Nevertheless, it's also good to set a time limit on how long they can use their devices. Being on a tablet for too long can be detrimental to a child's development. It's also bad to give them the devices at the wrong times just to pacify them. So it's good to find a happy medium on how long they should spend using the devices and when's the right time to give them. When a child is throwing a tantrum, it's very easy for a parent or a caregiver to just give them a tablet to calm them down. But child psychologists say that it may be stunting young children's emotional development because they do not learn how to control the emotions. In an article titled Mobile and Interactive Media Used by Young Children, The Good, the Bad, and the Unknown, written by Jenny S. Radsky, researchers at Boston University of Medicine say they found that children need to find ways of self-regulating their emotions rather than masking them with distracting programs or games. Limiting a child's tech time is good for them. They need a healthy balance of time they are spent playing on the devices and time spent doing other things outside of them. In the same article mentioned, Dr. Radsky added, heavy device use during a young childhood can interfere with development of empathy, social, and problem-solving skills that are typically obtained by exploring unstructured play and interacting with friends. These devices also may replace the hands-on activities important for the development of sensory motor and visual motor skills, which are important for the learning and application of maths and science. The age of which you start your child off on these devices is also very important. Children develop in different ways at different ages. The American Academy of Pediatrics recommends a screen-free home. No more than 1 or 2 hours of entertainment media a day for children, and none for children under 2. The potential educational benefits for children under age 2 is questioned, as research on interactive media in this age group is scant, and it is well known that infants and toddlers learn best through hands-on and face-to-face experiences. There are many studies on children and how they perceive the world and their skills on limited device time versus children who see how they see the world on devices that they use all the time. In an article on the website newsroom.ucla.edu titled In Our Digital World, Are Young People Losing the Ability to Read Emotions? By Stuart Walpert, he mentions that in the UCLA psychology study, children's social skills may be declining as they have less time with face-to-face interactions due to their increased time use of digital media. UCLA scientists found that 6th graders who went 5 days without even glancing at a smartphone, television, or other digital media screens did subsequently better at reading human emotions than 6th graders at the same school who continued to use devices all the time throughout the day. So in conclusion, limiting a child's screen time is important to their development, and it allows a child to grow as a person and acquire all the necessary skills that is needed to live life outside of a screen.